Hi everybody. So today I start my new CrossFit journey and trying to get back into competitive sports, but I have a few problem areas that I've always had in my training regarding specifically endurance, and I'm looking at ways to try and improve that. One of the ways I'm trying to improve that is I visited Regenerative Health. This is these guys here. I'm just with Virginia now. She'll be back in just a second, and we are going to be looking at my DNA and how my DNA and learning and understanding it can help me in my sporting performance. It's also going to help me potentially with some dietary problems that I have as well. So I'm just going to show you guys what the kit looks like, what it is, what's involved, and then we're going to hopefully over the coming weeks and months track the progress and see how much of an effect it has. So this is the DNA kit, and we'll just have a look. I've got no idea what's in here. I've not worked with it before, so let me just see. So when you open the box, we've got, I don't know what that is yet. We'll work that out. Biospecimen bag. That sounds important. Then we've got our DNA kit. And then Virginia, this is Virginia, everybody. Say hello to Virginia.
Hi.
She's going to explain to me how all this works and how it can help me. So we're just going to do that now. I'm going to get someone else to film this process, and then, and then I'm off to training.
I need you to fill from that dotted line to that line there with your saliva. So best way is we get the best DNA from your cheek cells. So if you roll your tongue around your mouth, generate saliva, and then spit in there.
Oh, nice.
And then fill it up to there for me.
Lovely.
Mind you, I need to write down your barcode.
That's a lot of spit.
Yeah. No, not all the way. 7.
The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm 35. I'm starting to feel old, and I want to try and slow down the aging process a little bit. That's the goal with all of this for me, and I want to be able to compete for as long as possible. So,
okay.
hoping this is going to help.
So from that dotted line to that line there.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not.
not
I thought it was all of that. I was like, that's a lot. Okay. So roll tongue around.
Yeah.
This feels disgusting. Yeah. So we chose not to film that because it was a bit gross. But so what happens now?
Okay. So that's going to go off to the lab.
Right.
And then I'd like you to come back in for an appointment, so that we can go through your results, and then I can give a program to you that will kind of fit with what your results are telling you.
Okay. Well, we'll find out more on that stuff then when I come next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's all good.
Cool.
So I'm back home. I've been to CrossFit training. First session back in over a year, and I did well, actually. I did surprisingly well, but on the last round, I could feel the lactic acid building, and it was painful. So I'm going to feel that tomorrow. Just wanted to talk about the regenerative health thing. Basically, one of the things I've always struggled with is endurance. Now, I'm actually okay at endurance events, and I'm okay with training and etc. The problem I have is it's almost like a recovery thing. So, and with CrossFit events or boxing or any of the other sports that I do, I always find that I'm good when I'm doing like interval training. But if it's something that's long distance, like, anything more than a 10K run, or if it's anything that involves going hard for a really long period of time, like a 20-minute chipper or something like that, I think because I'm very sort of sprint minded and naturally sort of geared that way, I find that when I get towards like the middle of a workout, I gas like quite quickly. My energy levels just zap, and then I do eventually get a second wind, and then I spike again. So maybe I just need to learn to pace a little bit better. But I also have a number of dietary problems. My diet has improved a lot recently. In the last week, I've lost like 5 pounds. But I do have a number of dietary problems. Now, one of the things Virginia spoke about today was doing something called biohacking. So she said you need to biohack yourself. So by learning about your DNA and by learning, what all my traits are, I should now be able to identify areas that I'm lacking in. So, you know, does my body need more magnesium? Does it need this, that, and the other? Whatever it comes back as. And then she can recommend either dietary changes, regime changes. Maybe she can offer me supplements, because Regenerative Health have a vast range of supplements that are unique to their business, which is one of the reasons why I started working with them. Virginia has created those products herself, and they're all above board, so you can use them if you're an athlete, and they're all natural products. I believe they're all, if not all, most of them are all vegan products as well, so that they're okay for everyone to take. So it's an all natural method, and it's just using new technology, and I just want to see whether it makes a difference. Now I'm hitting 35 in a few months' time, and I'm still pretty fit. I still want to train, but I want to see if I can get back to the levels, or somewhere near the levels I was when I was in my mid-20s. And apparently that's doable, and she's seen results with other clients that have shown, you know, people going back and they're lifting bigger weights now, or outperforming personal bests that they did when they were much younger. So it's kind of about slowing down that aging process, helping regenerate your joints, your diet, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just excited to see what the results of the DNA test are. Now, I might not get them back for a month, because due to the global pandemic, the lab at the moment are doing other things. So it might just take a little bit longer to get those results back. But other than that, I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, first CrossFit training session back, kicked my ass. So I'm going to go do some work now, rest up, and go again in a couple of days. So catch you soon.